Hello. I'd like to touch base with all my subscribers. I'm at 950 subscribers right now. So I'm pretty excited. 50 more subscribers. I'm going to be able to go live and do readings with y'all. All right, there's a few things I want to touch base with y'all. First is background noise. Come from a big family, have a big family. So there will be background noise in my readings. If I can help it, I'll try to, limit it, but a lot of times I do have background noise. So for the ones that have stayed with me and for understanding, thank you. I appreciate that. For my new subscribers, hey, I'm in an open area right here. It's not closed in. It's actually my front living room that I am reading in, and the street is right, like, about 20 feet away from me, the street. And, you might hear some noise from cars. So just want to let y'all know that. Now, I do read the cards, and sometimes you'll see some signs. Doesn't always have to be that you're dealing with either a Leo or a Scorpio or a Libra. I will call out them signs whenever I'm doing a reading. However, it's all about energy with tarot. It's all about what's going on. Now, you can be a earth sign like myself, but depending on, the planets and what's going on with you, you could very well have display characteristics of a water sign, an air sign, a fire sign. Just depends, okay, on planets and what's going on with you, okay? So that doesn't always mean, but it is what it is. So that's why I tell y'all, look at your birth chart, okay? Now your birth chart, you can go to cafeastrology.com and you can get your birth chart. You got to know your date and time of birth. You got to know where you were born, and just basically your date and time of birth, where you were born, and bam, you're going to be able to get your birth chart, okay? And that birth chart will let you know your moon, your rising, your Venus. Now for love readings, you want to look at your Venus sign. You can look at your sun sign. You want to look at your Venus, and you want to look at your moon. Now you can look at your rising or your ascendant, okay? But everything is just little bits and pieces, okay? You won't ever, when I do readings, you won't ever get the full enchilada unless, you have if you're a Libra, you got Libra running in your chart, were very strong. Or maybe, the energies, because the energies that I pick up when I do my readings, 90% of the time, other readers that you see on the tube will have almost the same cards that I have, almost the same energy, because it is universal, okay? So, and it's up to, the reader how they interpret cards as well. Not every reader is going to tell you what I say or what I see, all right? Now, you might be like, why do I always come out of being a rising sign? Or why do I always, maybe you go, you how do you say, you resonate with your rising sign more, or with your Venus sign more, okay? So them are definitely videos you need to check out. And not only with me, you check them out with anybody else, because I always say this, with my readers that I looked at in the past, okay, I would sometimes have to bounce around, and I have I have Cancer in my chart. So I would look at Cancer a lot. But you would need to do that as well. And let me tell you something. Reading the cards is all about intuition. I've been doing this for over 20 years. All right. This is just didn't dawn on me. All right, this is carried in my family. So this is something that I kind of was already, I guess, predestined. Is already baked in me. But doesn't mean that nobody else can read. That, hey, grandma or mom wasn't a reader. They didn't, they couldn't, do divination or whatever. Everybody has this in them, but some people just have it very strong, and it's just like a light. They have it very strong. Some are small lit. Some are strongly lit. They can light up a room. And that is your intuition. All right. Your intuition, your ability to be able to see and foresee, most importantly. Now, with these cards, whenever I pull cards, okay, and I do a card, I am not a cupcake, cookie cutter, computer reader. I'm not that. If that is something that you want, then you probably need to go to another channel. Because the way that I read, I tell you like it is. I tell you what I see. And every reader will tell you. And I've seen them over and over again. You don't know the way that the reader is looking at that card. It's their intuition that brings it to you. Yeah, I can pull a hermit card. I can pull a tower card. But tower, I'm not going to tell you that all is, bad. When that tower, you probably needed it because I'm like, don't worry about it. It's fixing to come to a head. Whatever it is that you're going through, and you will want that tower. You are going to want that Ten of Swords. You're going to want that Death card. You know why? Because you might be in a state where either you're in a situation that you need, it's a toxic, like a devil energy type of situation. Maybe you don't have the strength to do something. But this tower is going to come along and it's going to wipe it clean. Where it's going to take it, which what they say is, karma, is going to take it out of your hands and handle it for you. But one thing I will not do is I will not lie to you, and I will not tell you what things that you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what I see. And most importantly, I will tell you what I feel like you should do. I'll give you some advice whenever I read what I think you should do. All right. So it's all about intuition. If you want it automated, because I know somebody did comment, and which I told her she could go to the door, go to another channel. Don't look at me. If you don't like the way I read, don't look at me. You don't need to come back and comment on my videos. You don't need to say nothing, because obviously you must be hearing something that struck a chord for you to comment on my videos and say, I don't know how to read cards. When that's not true. Numbers don't lie, sweetheart. Okay? Now, what I will tell you is that I am going to be going live, and I'm excited. With more people comes more trolls too. So I'm going to try not to be so harsh in front of y'all, because I have to keep in mind that, hey, I have people, my subscribers, y'all are important to me. And I want to tell y'all what I can. And a lot of readers, they're the same way. They want to help you, but there are some trolls. So I apologize if I offend anyone in any type of way whenever I have to come correct and get somebody to stand correct on my channel. Because if there's something that you don't like, I'm sorry. You don't like it. You're more than welcome to go to another channel, but you will not mess with my channel when it comes to my subscribers. You will not. And that is just about it. I've been reading for a long time. I know how to read multiple decks. What I do is just a little glimpse of what I do. That's not the way that I actually read when somebody gets a full reading. Now, please keep in mind, when I read, It's not a full reading. It's not all the way for you. Now, if it is, sometimes maybe it could be. I don't know. But a personal reading is the way that a reading will be catered to you. Just like I would say with everybody, yeah, Jupiter's in retrograde right now, but it's fixing to be direct. Correct. It's fixing to be direct. But one thing I will tell you is that, whenever you do your charts and you find out where your planets are, it's a good thing for you to do that. Because you'll be able to chart yourself and know, hey, there's some drama that's fixing to happen. Jupiter, and my Jupiter is in Capricorn. Capricorn is my 4th house. There's some stuff that's happening in my 4th house right now. And you can always educate yourself. But, readings are general unless they're personalized. And cross watchers, let me cover cross watchers. Okay? If you're cross-watching another person, looking at a video, if you're a Sagittarius, and let's say you're dealing with a Leo, okay, and you don't like what the Leo is saying, that's for the Leo. Unless you have a moon, rising, or Venus, that's Leo. Because when I do my videos, I specifically say for Leo, for the sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus. Okay? And it doesn't always mean you're Leo. Like I said, it's general. Okay? So it doesn't mean that you're Leo that you're dealing with, but you need to more concentrate on your sign. You can look at Leo, but you don't know, can throw you for a curve because you could get some real juicy gossip. Not gossip, but real juicy info. When you find out that person's chart. So they could be a Leo all day, but hey, when you find out they're a Capricorn like Venus, hey, you may want to look at it because they're all like pieces of a puzzle and stuff. So, it's always good to know your birth chart. Hey, you can see if somebody else lets you know their birth chart. But this is all entertainment, you understand. Don't take this to heart. Now, there are some things that if I see that something might be a little bit dangerous or whatever, I will give you fair warning. I don't know if this is what it means. But like I said, death card doesn't always mean physical death. Could be spiritual. Something's fixing to end. Unless, and every reader will tell you this, when you do a personal reading with them, unless they see that card and it is in a combination of other cards that when we're reading, then that's when you can say that there's something actually, hey, hold up. You can kind of like forewarn. But I have seen something a little bit like that on my channel, and it was regarding someone very close to me. And it was generalized, and I thought it was, 2 instances happened in that month. And it was generalized because I didn't, what happened was, it was something, it was definitely a tower event that happened. Okay, and a change, but I don't know if you understand that when it was pay attention to red flags and there was a tower over it. That's something when I ever see any type of combination, I'm going to let you know, hey, pay attention. I'm not saying that it could be, hey, pay attention, somebody's going to steal your car. Or pay attention, hey, you can end up, getting a flat tire. Or pay attention, you could, something worse, far worse, but, hopefully not really bad words, death-related words. But I will tell you that, okay? So I just want to touch base with y'all and let y'all know. Let y'all know what was going on with me. And I look forward to going live with y'all. Now, I will see y'all later. Y'all make sure that y'all take care. And remember, for any of y'all out there that are watching this video, if there's something you don't like about my channel, you can go and look at another reading. You can look at another reader. I promise I won't cry. I promise I won't. And I'll let you go on about your way. Okay? Because the person I am, I know how I'm gifted, and I want to just share my gift. You don't want any part of it. You don't like it. You want to go on. Go ahead. Maybe somebody else is for you. I'm not for you though. And so I say bye bye. See y'all later.